The realm. Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agreed to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back for another Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon update video. Alright my friends, in this video, we will be looking at some of the new leaks regarding House of the Dragon's first season. Now, if these sources are accurate, it looks like the names of all the episodes have surfaced online, as well as the length of each of the episodes as well. The first thing I want to do is show you how long each of the episodes will be in the first season. Now, these numbers are actually official because they are from HBO's own website. If you look right here, you can see just how long the episodes will be. Episode 1 of House of the Dragon will be 1 hour and 6 minutes. The second episode is 54 minutes. Now, the third episode is coming in at 58 minutes. Episode 4 is a little over an hour at 1 hour and 3 minutes. It looks like episode 5 is exactly 1 hour long. Episode 6 is over an hour as well, at 1 hour and 8 minutes. Episode 7 is 58 minutes, and episode 8 is 1 hour and 7 minutes long. The 9th episode is exactly 1 hour long, and the final episode of House of the Dragon's first season is 1 hour and 3 minutes. As you can see, half of the season has episodes that run over an hour long, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Now, what's really interesting is the fact that this first season of House of the Dragon is actually longer than every season of Game of Thrones. As a matter of fact, the longest Game of Thrones season was only 567 minutes long, whereas the first season of House of the Dragon is 618 minutes, making it the longest season in Game of Thrones history. I must say, this is one hell of a way to start off the show. This will be absolutely necessary because House of the Dragon's first season will cover the span of several decades. At the beginning of the season, we will see Viserys Targaryen win the Great Council of 101 AC. Then, near the end of the first season, we will see King Viserys Targaryen die, in the year of 129 AC. Now we know the first season of House of the Dragon will have enough time to go over several decades of story. Alright, so now that you know how long each episode will be, I want to show you the names of each of these episodes as well. As of right now, I do not know if all of these names are official. I believe a few of them are, but I can't say if all of them are accurate. Now, according to an unknown source, the first episode of House of the Dragon is named Heirs of the Dragon. This first episode will introduce us to all of the main characters with a large focus on members of House Targaryen. The second episode is named The Rogue Prince, which is obviously a reference to Daemon Targaryen. Episode 3 is named The Second of His Name, which might focus on Viserys and Alicent's son, Aegon Targaryen. He will be the one who snatches the Iron Throne right out from under his half-sister, Rhaenyra Targaryen. Now, episode 4 is named The King of the Narrow Sea. It sounds like this episode will focus on Daemon and Lord Corlys Velaryon's war for the Stepstones. This is when Daemon leaves King's Landing so he can start a kingdom of his own. He does so by winning several battles on the Stepstones, therefore naming himself the King of the Narrow Sea. Episode 5 is named We Light the Way. These are the house words of House Hightower. I'm assuming this episode must focus on Sir Otto Hightower, who is Hand of the King, and his daughter Alicent Hightower, who is married to King Viserys Targaryen. Now, episode 6 is named The Princess and the Queen. This episode will focus on Alicent and Rhaenyra's relationship. As we've seen in the trailers, they will start out as best friends, but they will eventually become enemies as they fight over the Iron Throne. As you can see, episode 7 is named Driftmark. This is the seat of House Velaryon, an island not too far from Dragonstone. It looks like episode 6 and episode 7 will have a lot of focus on this house as well, because the next episode is also called The Lord of the Tides. That's another reference to Lord Corlys Velaryon, the Sea Snake. Episode 9 is named The Green Council. This will focus on Alicent, Sir Otto, and their allies in King's Landing. And last, but certainly not least, the final episode of House of the Dragon's first season is named The Black Queen. This episode will largely focus on Rhaenyra Targaryen and her Black Council on Dragonstone. Now, although I do not know if all of these episode names are accurate, I must say they do make a lot of sense. If you are familiar with Fire and Blood, then you know this does sound like the order in which these events should unfold. I know some of you don't like it when I reveal everything that will happen, which is why I'm being kind of vague about what all of these names actually mean. I wanted to make sure I gave you enough of a description so you can know what the focus of these episodes will be. Now, if you do want to know exactly what will happen in those episodes, just watch one of my other videos that is down below. That video goes over everything that will happen from the start to the finish of this first season. Let me know what all of your thoughts are about this new information. What do you think about House of the Dragon's first season being longer than every Game of Thrones season? Also, let me know what you think about the names of each episode. Do any of you think these names actually mean something else? As always, I want to thank all of you for watching the video. I hope all of you will subscribe so you can be the first to know whenever I upload a new video. I will let you know if I find out any more information about House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, or anything involving A Song of Ice and Fire for that matter. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you again very soon. Bye.